Hello, my name is Sundar Rajan, Sundar for short. In this video, I plan to demonstrate an AI-based solution for recruitment. This was developed as a part of a hackathon and it demonstrates an end-to-end AI-assisted candidate screening workflow. Specifically, it can parse a job description, it can analyze a candidate resume, it can identify matched and missing skills, it can conduct an interactive AI-led interview. Now, I originally developed it in voice chat, but due to practical reasons, for the demo purposes, what you will be seeing is only chat based, only typing based. Then it evaluates the responses and it generates HR ready reports. So we will go on with the product and then I'll explain as we go along what are the practical aspects which made to introduce some limitations in the demo. So we'll have to start we'll have to ask the candidate to log in first. So his user ID and password would have been already inside the system. And assuming he'll be eligible to apply for two, three jobs, he can see what are the positions that are possible for him. Don't laugh, just for demo purposes. I got two positions. One is a senior backend engineer, another is a director engineering. Okay. So he will log in first. So the user ID is candidate at email.com. Please don't laugh. It is a usual demo purposes. And the password, yes, you guessed it. Password 123. So you just enter. Now comes the job profile on one side and the candidate resume on another side. Now again, it is hard coded right now, but you will be allowed to change it if you want. You can just take a text version of your resume and just paste it here. Then that's it. Then you can click on the further interviews, but I've introduced something in between, mainly for the HR purposes. It is analyze candidate fit. So what the candidate sees now is what are the matched skills and which are the missing skills in this. So now what he has to do is he has to take interviews on some specific skills. Again, for demo purposes, I have identified only the top five, but that those things can be customized later. So the AI reports that these are the skills selected for the interview evaluation: communication, problem solving, Python, fast API, and AWS. Then it'll through the voice interaction, it'll estimate how good the person is in those skills. But as I explained, this is more for the demo purpose, so it'll be a chat interview. So now, just for example, I'm not going to type anything for the answers for these things, but for Python, I'm going to say I have developed some 100 Python programs with an average, say 60 LOC, 60 lines of code. And with AWS, I'm going to say, sorry, I don't have any experience. Now, these are the answers I provided, and I just click on submit interview answers. Now, in the production system, you will not be seeing anything beyond this. The candidate can kind of log off. But because it's for the hackathon, I have provided whatever the HR can do on the same screen. Again, let me repeat, the candidate will not be able to see all those things. So now somebody can come and HR can come and generate the final reports. So now what the AI does is it provides three reports. Skills match. So these are the skills and the corresponding weightages. Python is a higher weightage. Fast API, SQL, etc. Communication is again higher weightage. Then the report B is a summary and score. So it gives you the matching score and then what is the evaluation. As you can clearly see, communication and problem solving, it has failed because no response was provided. But when it comes to Python, he says claim of developing 100 programs is unsubstantiated and lacks the details. So he doesn't believe that, okay? He just doesn't accept that. If he had put some realistic value, probably it would have accepted that. AWS, lack of experience. So he himself admits that. Then it also gives you all the transcript. Then it also gives you the training plan. I mean, we don't know whether the guy will be recruited or not, but we wanted to demonstrate it can also develop a training plan. So whichever are the skills which are not existing, which are not available in the resume, it provides for a training plan. It shows the skill, content, syllabus, and duration. See, for example, for the Docker fundamentals need to be, he needs to be trained on that, and introduction to containerization, Docker installation, and configuration. And then HR can also submit the report. I mean, download the report. So again, let me repeat: a lot of things are hard coded, and multiple functionalities are merged into a single screen. All those things will be kind of taken care of for the production version. But this is mainly to demonstrate what AI can do. And as a disclaimer, I also want to say that yes, this is also, I made extensive use of the AI to produce the code also. Thank you very much.